This story begins with the wisdom of Swami Vivekananda. You cannot believe in God until you believe in yourself. Along the banks of the Ganga River, a quiet boy named Aarav would soon discover that bravery does not roar. Sometimes it whispers. In a small village near Varanasi, where temple bells echoed and the scent of incense danced on the breeze, lived a boy named Aarav. He was as gentle as the river's current at dawn, yet he carried a heart heavy with doubt. His father was a fisherman, a man whose courage was woven into village legend, and Aarav longed to be just like him. He watched his father navigate the powerful Ganga, his hands steady, his gaze unwavering. "Papa," Aarav would whisper to himself, "how can I be brave like you when my heart beats like a trapped bird?" His older sister, Priya, would often tease him, her voice light as she braided marigolds. "Aarav, you are afraid of your own shadow," she'd laugh, not knowing the weight of her words. He would simply smile and retreat to the riverbank, his only true confidant. One afternoon, a wandering monk, Guru Ananta, rested beneath the shade of a great banyan tree. His eyes, deep and serene, met Aarav's. The guru spoke softly, his voice a balm to the boy's troubled spirit. "The world is the great gymnasium where we come to make ourselves strong." Aarav listened, the words planting a seed of curiosity in his heart. Could strength be found, not just inherited? The river seemed to murmur in agreement, its ancient waters holding timeless secrets. Days later, monsoon clouds gathered, painting the sky in shades of gray. The whoosh of the wind grew louder, and the first heavy drops of rain began to fall, creating a rhythmic thump, thump, thump on the dusty path. Aarav, seeking shelter, hurried towards a cluster of ancient ruins near the forest's edge. It was there, amidst the crumbling stones and rustling leaves, that he saw it. A magnificent tiger, its striped coat matted with rain and dirt, lay wounded, a thorn deep in its paw. Fear, cold and sharp, seized Aarav. His first instinct was to run, to flee from the powerful creature that village tales had taught him to dread. His heart pounded against his ribs, a frantic drumbeat of terror. He took a step back, his foot snapping a twig. The sound, a sharp crack, made the tiger lift its head. Its eyes, golden and weary, met his. It didn't roar. It didn't snarl. It simply watched him, a silent plea in its gaze. Aarav stood frozen, the rain soaking his clothes. He remembered his father's calm face, Guru Ananta's gentle words, and the river's constant quiet strength. He trembled. He breathed. He stood. He saw not a beast, but a being in pain. In that moment, something shifted within him. The fear didn't vanish, but a new feeling rose to meet it. Compassion. He thought of the divine spark that Guru Ananta said lived in all creatures. Slowly, as if in a dream, Aarav moved closer. He knelt, his knees sinking into the wet earth. The tiger watched, its breathing shallow. I will not harm you," Aarav whispered, his voice barely audible above the rain. The tiger let out a soft sound, a low rumble of trust. With trembling hands, Aarav reached for the thorn. It was lodged deep. He took a steadying breath, gripped the thorn firmly, and with a quick, decisive pull, freed it. The tiger let out a quiet sigh, a sound of profound relief. It licked its paw, then looked at Aarav, its golden eyes filled with an ancient wisdom. A voice, soft as the rustle of leaves, seemed to echo in Aarav's mind. The tiger said softly, "Courage is not the absence of fear, little brother. It is the light of compassion that shines through it." Aarav stared, unsure if he had truly heard the words or if the river had whispered them to him on the wind. He sat with the tiger until the rain softened to a drizzle, a quiet peace settling between them. He felt no fear, only a profound connection to the creature he had helped. The tiger eventually rose, gave Aarav a final grateful look, and limped silently back into the embrace of the forest. Aarav watched it go, a sense of wonder filling him. He had not fought a monster. He had helped a fellow soul. The strength he had sought was not in his muscles, but in his heart. When he returned home, drenched but serene, Priya noticed the change immediately. The fear in his eyes had been replaced by a quiet confidence. His father, seeing the peaceful resolve on his son's face, placed a hand on his shoulder. He didn't ask where Aarav had been. He simply smiled, a look of deep pride in his eyes. Aarav understood then that bravery wasn't about wrestling storms or facing down beasts. It was about answering the call of your own heart. As dawn touched the holy river, Aarav smiled, not because he had conquered fear, but because he had befriended it. He finally understood the Guru's words. He had found the gymnasium of the world, and in an act of simple kindness, had discovered the unshakable strength within himself. The boy who was once afraid of his own shadow now knew that his inner light was brighter than any darkness. Thank you for listening. If this story brought peace to your heart, please show your support by clicking the like button, subscribing to our channel, and turning on notifications. By doing so, you'll join our community for more journeys of wisdom and courage. We appreciate you being here with us today. Until next time, may you find the strength that lies within.